Welcome back to another in the city. We're now just 2 weeks away from Christmas and 2 points off the playoff positions as we head to Bournemouth on Saturday in search of another 3 points on the road. Coming up on the show today, Simon Moore and Matthew Connolly go head-to-head with Cardiff City's basketball team in a shoot-off competition. Also, we have a full club roundup, but first we're over to Mr. Cool himself, John Brayford, to see how he's been getting along.
Yeah, it's nice to be playing week in, week out. Like, I think I've only missed one even under the previous manager and stuff, but the gaffer's kept me part of his plans now, and he's trying to repay his faith and try to make my form even better as the season goes along.
We're ninth now, 2 points away from the playoffs. I suppose Cardiff City season has definitely been on the up since what wasn't the best start to the season. As a player, where do you see the biggest improvements being?
I'm not quite sure. You hear people saying we haven't had like great starts and stuff, but then you look at the table, like you say, we're ninth and we're still only 2 points off, and if people don't think we've performed brilliantly up to now, then we can't be doing too far wrong, just be 2 points off the playoffs going into the Christmas and the New Year period. But like, I think the main thing is we've steadied the ship really, and we've stopped conceding goals, and we've basically got used to playing with each other in the same team.
With Eddie Howe's free-scoring Bournemouth up next, how is John feeling ahead of Saturday's game?
I know it's going to be another tough game, but they probably don't come much tougher than Watford away, and we picked up the 3 points there, and it was nice to get I think everyone said the monkey off our back to get the first away win. So yeah, of course we would have liked to have played better against Rotherham and picked up the 3 points, but it was another clean sheet and we didn't lose, and it's nice to take that into a team that are doing quite well and battling at the top end of the championship.
And just where does the inspiration for his quirky look come from?
I don't know, I just pick clothes up, and if I like them, I like them, and if they might not be to everybody's taste and stuff like that, but I'll just go with the flow, to be honest with you.
Well, you impressed a few through Movember, certainly. I think a lot of fans were aspiring to the Brayford beard.
I think I started my Movember in January though, to be honest. So.
And another cool aspect about you, I suppose, your tattoos. Any stories behind any of yours?
There's probably a few stories that I won't go into detail with and stuff like that, but no, it's just one of those things. Like, instead of having the usual sleeves and stuff, I'd rather have things that mean things to me and stuff, and just dotted about everywhere.
How about your musical taste? What kind of genres are you into?
I suppose people think I'd like rock and roll and stuff, but I like my house music and all sort of things. So yeah, like I visit the Ibiza every single summer, so that's up my street a bit and all.
Cardiff are visiting a Bournemouth side sat third in the league table and currently in the midst of a league best 10-match unbeaten run, 11 if you include cup competitions, and one which stretches back all the way to the final match of September, and a narrow defeat at league leaders Derby. At home, that unbeaten run is currently 6 league matches long, but somewhat encouragingly for Cardiff, that contains back-to-back draws in the last 2 most recent matches in front of their home fans, and 2 goals conceded in each of the last 3. That represents quite a defensive shift, and half of all the goals that the Cherries have conceded at home from their 10 matches played at the Goldstand Stadium so far. Overall, their defensive record is among the best in the league, ever so slightly better than ourselves in fact, with just 21 goals conceded from 20 matches played, and significantly, they've recorded 7 clean sheets in the 13 appearances that on-loan Southampton goalkeeper Artur Boruc has made for the club. Offensively, Eddie Howe's men possessed not only the highest scoring side in the Championship, with an astonishing 39 goals scored from just 20 matches, they're also the highest scoring side in the entire Football League at present, and they possess in Callum Wilson one of the most dangerous strikers also. The former Coventry man has bagged himself 11 goals since arriving from the Sky Blues in the summer, as a direct replacement for the departing Lewis Grabham. Yet, he's crucially now 5 matches without a goal since an October run that saw him net 6 times from 5 consecutive matches. And such is the concertina effect atop the Championship table, a win for the Cherries could see them rise to the summit of the division, whilst a defeat would see them just 3 points ahead of Cardiff, despite respective starts to the season, which have been perceived to have been very, very different.
Let's have a look what else has gone on at the club this week with our club roundup. Last week, Aaron Gunnison visited All Saints Primary School in Barry to show support for the school's charity Bounce-a-thon earlier in the year. He also became a member of the school's honorary E-Cadets alongside many other sports stars. Kenwyne and Joe Ralls took a trip down to Tesco last week and helped out at the local food bank. A big congratulations to Ethan Newman, who received his September Goal of the Month trophy at Saturday's match against Rotherham. Book your Christmas and New Year soccer school place now at cardiffcityfoundation.co.uk to be in with a chance of becoming a winner like Ethan. Last week, Cardiff City Stadium hosted a networking event between business associates of Malaysia and Wales to establish working relationships. The club is delighted to announce that it will be welcoming 4 of Malaysia's most promising young football players to its academy early in 2015 from Cardiff State A.F.C. Club CEO Ken Chu spoke about the link.
Obviously, Cardiff City, we have the facilities and the training ground and the coaches, and I think it will be very fruitful for the football players to be here.
The academy drew 2-2 on Saturday against Ipswich and will face Charlton on Tuesday evening in the FA Youth Cup. And the development made it a 2-1 victory over Millwall on Monday night and are back in action again this Monday against Crystal Palace at Cardiff City Stadium. On Sunday, Cardiff City women were unlucky to be knocked out with the Welsh Premier League Cup against Swansea City ladies. They next face Wrexham at Leckwith this coming Sunday, 2 p.m. kickoff. A great win for our men's basketball team on Saturday, who beat Reading Rockets 86-49. Thinking of what to get someone for Christmas? Why not buy them a gift voucher for our official online TV channel Cardiff City Player, where they can listen to live commentary, watch match highlights and get behind the scenes to access exclusive club events and interviews on demand. To buy, visit the Player homepage on the official website.
Matthew Connolly and Simon Moore visited Cardiff City House of Sport to take on a few of the Cardiff City basketball team in our Shooting Stars game. So here are the rules. There are 4 stations, and with 2 minutes on the clock, the teams have to take 1 shot each to try and sink a basket before they can move on to the next station. Connolly, Moore and Morgan from our women's football team were up first. Connor's got the first at station 1, on to station 2, which Simon completed. It took a few attempts, but finally Moore managed this one too.
I ain't got it. Come on, son. Yeah.
He was on fire as they moved on to the hardest station at the halfway line. And time was running out, and the 4th proved to be too much. 3 out of 4 though, not bad.
Ooh. I'll take that as well. You're on fire, innit? Ooh.
So can the specialists do any better? Laura Shanahan from the women's basketball team gets it from station 1. And again from station 2.
Oh, fire. She's on flames.
Yes, Matthew, she is indeed on fire. And there was no stopping Laura, who nailed the 3rd with this shot. Now, can they get the 4th though?
Ooh. Yes.
Yes, they can. A win for the basketball team, completing all 4 stations. Now, keeping to the basketball theme, we took a variation of the game to the training ground this week. So they get 3 shots, 3 different sized balls with 1 attempt on each ball. Bruno nailed it with 3 out of 3. Gabs looking the part indeed in his vest, but only managed 2 out of 3.
Oh, Smite. No!
Oh,
Get
don't
off
get
the backboard.
you. Hey. All right, good.
1.
Oh. Wait, you are. This one's easy. And it was 3 for Morrison. Tom Adeyemi up next. On to Gunnar, whose handball instincts made it look so easy. This was the easiest. And then one last challenge. We got the boys to give this trick a spin. Literally.
No, I'm not glowed. I'm not glowed.
Aaron was the master with one final shot too, just for good measure.
Does that one fit in?
I think so. Yes.
Of course it does.
Missed that one, didn't you?